Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge and welcome back to Civilization 6 and the Harbinger of the Apocalypse Challenge, and things are still looking pretty good for the Mayan Empire. I mean, number one, we're still here. We've not been killed, that's always a positive, but we've got our three cities. We've got the End is Nigh, Comets are Great, and Apocalypso, a size 11 city and two size 8 cities, so not too shabby there. And we are not too far away from getting our fourth city set up over here. The settlers are making their way, a couple of turns, and I think they will be over there. They do need to go past this volcano, the dangerous, deadly volcano. Go really quickly, settlers. Go really quickly that way. If it starts smoking and spitting out your hot rocks and stuff, just run really quickly over in that direction. I'm sure you'll be fine. But they can set up over here. They've got access to quite a lot of ocean resources over there. So crabs and whales and more crabs. Loads of crabs. So many crabs. There will be many crabs over in this city just here. So that's pretty good. So 4 city in, that will be very welcome indeed. Somehow, last time out, we got the pyramids. I'm not entirely sure how this came about because these are one of the best wonders in the game, I would say. Certainly one of the top tier wonders. And normally the AI goes for this pretty much straight away. The AI goes, yes, I will have the pyramids, please, and constructs the pyramids really early on. But we constructed them relatively late in the game, unless nobody else has got any decent desert tiles or anything. But we've got the pyramids. That's very important. And very good. All our builders can now have one extra build charge in them, which is very welcome indeed. It did mean the end is nigh. It's a little bit lagging behind on some other things. So, for example, now they're building a monument, which is normally a fairly basic thing you get in kind of early on. But yeah, they spent a little while building the pyramids. But that's very good. I like the pyramids. I'm quite happy we got that in. We also started playing with fire last time. We used one of our Susa units to come down here. And we started a forest fire over here, and we laughed, oh how we laughed, as the flames went over here into Genghis Khan's territory, and we sat back and went, haha, look, we have set fire to Genghis Khan's lands, aren't we clever, well done soothsayer. And then the fire started sort of coming this way, and we laughed a bit less because the flames were spreading toward us, because, that's how forest fires work, they spread this way, but fortunately, they didn't reach us. They did not get to us, which is quite nice. So yeah, they got to about here, I think, and then sort of fizzled out. And in fact, it's been so long since that happened that everything has grown back anyway. So yeah, you wouldn't really know anything had happened. We also did go down here with a soothsayer, and we tried to set fire to Genghis's bananas, but it didn't work. The bananas have prevailed indeed. So you can't remove bonus resources from tiles and stuff by starting forest fires. That's a lesson learned just there. We have got ourselves some industrial zones set up over here. Comets are great. It's got an industrial zone. Just so when we eventually get to industrialization, which is where we want to get to in the long run, when we get there, we've got industrial zones set up so we can go, right, factories and coal power plants, let's get them in straight away, because obviously we want those things in to start polluting the skies and getting us up to the maximum climate change phase over here, because that's how we do it. We have to get our global temperature increased, and to do that, we want lots of polluting factories and coal power plants and all that kind of terrible bad stuff to bring about the terrifying death comets. That's what we want. And a big thing that we might have to sort of address pretty soon is to do with our friend and neighbour down here, Mr. Genghis Khan, because he's got some troops going through here. Now, we have open borders with him. So he's got these troops, got 2 horsemen, a spearman unit, and there's a catapult over here for some reason, which seems like an odd choice of unit for reconnaissance, but there we go. So we have got open borders, so it could just be that he's wandering about, just having a little look around, he's filling his map in, he's exploring the territory, or he could be scouting out our lands to see what our defences are like. And he's probably looking going, wow, their defences are really awful. They've got themselves a couple of warriors, a swordsman unit, and some hull che, some of their special units. That's about it. We could defeat those with one hand behind our back, and also we could be asleep or whatever. So I think this time round we might need to spend a little bit of time on bolstering our military. Because, yeah, if he attacks us, we're going to be easy pickings for him. We're not really going to put up much of a fight with some warriors and one swordsman and all that kind of stuff. We have got some people up here. They're going up there toward that encampment up there. But yeah, so we're going to have to look at that as well at some point. So I think let's crack on, shall we? Let's crack on. Let's try and get those settlers to where we want them to go. So hurry up, settlers. Yeah, the volcano could be a little bit dangerous. So get round to there, please, very quickly. And now we're currently in a dark age. We couldn't escape the dark age last time. But this time round, in 10 turns, as we saw there, we are going into a normal age. Unless we can somehow acquire ourselves in 10 turns 12 era score. which is unlikely. I'll give you that. That's very unlikely. But if we could, we would go into an heroic age. But yeah, I don't see that happening. But a normal age is fine. I will take a normal age. Right, Hulche attack them, so they take some damage. Swordsman, go and swordsman the other swordsman in the face. And we have our scout down here, don't we? Our scout down here is just sort of milling around, not really knowing what to do. Let's try and get over to here, to the city of Pella, so the Macedon capital. Let's try and head over that way, if we can. And we can go into their territory. We've got open borders with them now and all that kind of stuff. So let's try and have a little look over there, just to see if we can find, have a little look around this territory. But also, there is a civilization that we haven't met. There's another Civ that we don't know who it is. So that could be quite handy if we could find the other Civ. And that means we know who all of the different Civs are actually playing the game right now. Because, there's one that, who knows where they are? I genuinely do not know where they are. We also do not really know where the Vikings are. We don't know where the Vikings are situated. We've got Genghis over here. We've got Simon Bolivar. We've got the Macedonians over here. We know the Vikings are somewhere around. We just don't know exactly where. Don't know where they are upon the planet. So hopefully we can do that as well. Right, the end is nigh. Has completed its monument. Right, there was a thing where we get a boost for completing... Something gets boosted for completing 2 markets. Now, ideally, we want to head down here toward industrialization. I was checking this out before I started recording. We want to get down here, but that is quite a long way off. And if we just chose industrialization, it would take a long while to get there. There was something that got boosted with 2 markets. I'm fairly sure. Oh, was it a civic? It might have been a civic, actually. Was it guilds? Could it have been guilds? Build 2 markets. Yes, okay. So we could get guilds boosted if we build a market, but I think it might be prudent to get an encampment constructed, just so we can get ourselves some well-trained troops. He's got more. He's got a knight over here, and he's got a crossbowman unit over here. Yeah. I think he might be planning to attack us, because that's what he does. That's the kind of thing he does. Let's build an encampment. Let's put it on a tile that we can't really make any use of. I mean, that desert tile there, we're going to buy it, but that's not so bad. So yeah, okay, we'll do that. And yes, please, put an encampment down. Let's get the first encampment of our civilization done. And then we'll try and improve it as well with the barracks and whatever. Welcome to the World Congress. Thank you very much. Okay, what have we got? Military advisory. Units of the chosen promotion class get +5 combat strength, or units of the chosen promotion class lose 5 combat strength. Let's have... we don't really have much of all that stuff. Melee or ranged? We've got quite a few range units, haven't we? We've got the Hulche ranged units. Let's say ranged, and then trade policy. Trade routes sent to the chosen player provide +4 gold to the sender. The chosen player receives +1 trade route capacity, or cancels international trade routes between other civs and that player. And okay, that's a bit mean. We don't want to do that, although Harold is all for that. This one here, this is where I want my little trade window to pop up. I've got trade routes with you, Mr. Bolivar. I know that. So if I give you that, if I say, yes, I would like trade routes sent to Simon Bolivar to be really good, then we would get extra gold for that. So maybe we'll go for that. So we'll say, yes, Simon Bolivar, yes, please. I mean, we could give it to ourselves and we get +1 trade route capacity. But if we've got stuff going to him anyway, even if we have 2 trade routes going to him, that's +8 gold per turn. So we'll put... let's put some, what have we got? 85. Let's put 30 and 30 in each. That'll do. That'll do for our favour there. So our diplomatic favour has been pretty much spent. We've got a little bit left. Yeah, we'll go for that, please. Absolutely. So let's see what happened. It's a bit weird that Mystery Civ here. I mean, the World Congress, sure we all get together. We'll get together for a chat and over a drink and whatever. How do I not know who this person is? It's a bit weird. Right. Ranged has won that one, which is very welcome. Siege. Something went for siege. Really? And oh, there you go. Look, yeah. So Macedon went for range as well, which is quite good. So that's quite handy. And Genghis won that one, did he? Okay. Mystery Civ voted for Genghis. Wow, they really did vote for Genghis. Good grief. Oh, and they vote for me. Oh, that's nice. Oh no, hang on. No, you hang on. You voted for me, but in a bad way. You wanted all my trade routes to be cancelled. Oh, thanks, Norway. Oh, cheers. Why Norway being mean? I don't like it. Bad Norway. Right. Settlers are here. Let's deal with them in a second. Let's wipe out these barbarian swordsmen. Let's get the Hull Che unit to do that. Let's just get them to fire upon them. That means they get some XP for that, which is lovely. You guys can then heal up, which is very good. Right, what else are we doing? Macedonians declare war against the Vatican. Some stuff has happened. Volcanoes exploded. Oh, in a big deadly one. Oh, one of the deadliest explosions known to mankind. We got the diplomatic victory point. Ah, yes. Now, yeah, I wasn't aware of this. I did question this last time, but I was informed by the Waltzy, the splendid the Waltzy, who said when you have the diplomatic sort of, the World Congress things there, if one of the things that you voted for actually passes, you get yourself a diplomatic victory point. So because we voted for ranged units to get that combat boost, that's why we got the one diplomatic victory point, but we didn't get that trade, so the second one in the trade routes thing, so we only got the one diplomatic victory point. So there you go. Now I know. I consider myself educated. Let's put you down here, and you could do with crossing over to get over there. Yeah, try and get down there, look. Try and get over there. You can do that. And now we need to settle our city. So I think it's a pretty good place. So let's actually found the city. We're fine to the citizens of Palenque. All mountains smoke a little, right? Indeed. Okay, so remove the map pin. Right. Hang on, we have a governor. We have a governor available. This is interesting. So we could get a governor put straight into Palenque. That could be quite handy. Right, let's have a look who we've got then. Yeah, we've got one title available. I mean, it might be prudent, given that Genghis is looking a little bit like he's spoiling for a rumble. Maybe we move Magnus. What's Magnus's main ability? Groundbreaker. 50% yields from plot harvests. That's not as useful as I thought it might be. I was thinking maybe we put Magnus up here and then get ourselves the fella here, Victor, in there. Because then he can do some defence stuff, can't he? He increases the city garrison strength and all that kind of stuff. I mean, we could, if we get another improvement, we could give him surplus logistics, Magnus. That gives the city 20% growth. That might be quite handy. Let's do that. Let's reassign Magnus to Palenque. So shufty you up there, my good sir. And then down here we shall get Victor. And we'll put Victor in the city of Apocalypso. There we go. Right, okay, splendid. So we've sorted all that stuff out. The Hull Che unit can be promoted. We'll have to do that next time. Right, and what do we want to do just here? It's quite slow to grow, isn't it? Let's buy you a granary. For 260 of your monies. Yeah, the housing is a bit of an issue for the Mayans. It's a bit of a fiddly thing to do because you normally start, if you start next to fresh water, it's normally pretty handy. You have quite a bit of housing, but the Mayans don't care about the fresh water. Let's give them a granary. So 12 turns to grow comes down to 4 turns to grow. Wow. Okay, that's well worth doing. And then over here, what do we get done? Everything is going to take a little while at the moment. We'll try and get a builder up here, actually. A harbour might be a good idea. Then we can get some boats and we can try and explore the world and maybe find our mystery civ. Let's get a harbour in. What can we do with this? +5? Yes, please. We shall have a harbour just there. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll absolutely take that. 62 turns. That will come down when we start improving the land and what have you. Renaissance era, culture era, school. Okie dokie, right you are. Exploration. We get our fancy government. And we won that. We won the aid request for Harold Hardrada because we were the only person actually in this sort of little competition thing. And we gave him 15 gold a long while ago, it seems now. There we go. Right, so we got 2 diplomatic victory points. Yay, it's largely irrelevant because we don't care about that. Okay, right. Let's promote these Hull Che. You can have range strength against land units, which is very lovely. Right. We need to change our government. So clear that, clear that, clear that. This thing here. So we can go up to a merchant republic. Given that we might be fighting, is it worth waiting for a monarchy to have the 3 sort of military policy slots? Or do we go for this one? Plus 10% gold in all cities with a governor. Yes, we will have that eventually. 15% production toward districts is very good. I do like that. I think, yeah, that works better for us right now. Let's get that. Yes, please. We'll have a Merchant Republic. +2 era score. +2 era score. What are we on? 65? Okay. Yeah, we're not going to make it, I don't think. But yeah, at least we're not going into a dark age. Okay, right. What do we want to do here then? What do we want to do here? So I don't think we need 50% production towards settlers anymore either. So it's a bit of a sort of a radical overhaul of our government. Okay, that's quite good. I like that. 2 influence points, getting envoys, that's absolutely fine. Great scientist points per turn. Yes, I will take that. What do we want to go for in here then? Let's have a look. So 1 military policy slot. We could do with upgrading some of our units. We've certainly got 2 warrior units, haven't we, that we could upgrade. Maybe we get ourselves professional army, 50% gold discount on all unit upgrades. That might be quite handy for now, and then we can always swap that back out when we're finished doing the upgrading. Although I will forget that. I'll forget that for many, many centuries, but there we go. And these 2 here, what do we go for here? Right, hang on, let me just have a little nosy and see what's going to be best. Okay, I think we definitely have natural philosophy, plus 100% campus district adjacency bonuses. So we've got some pretty good adjacency bonuses already for, well, we haven't got a campus, we have an observatory, but that should help boost our science up a little bit. Let's go for this. Let's go for serfdom and get our builders doing some better stuff. So there we go. So the builders, we've already got the pyramids, so they get +1 extra sort of build anyway, so they're up to 4. This means we've got 6, unless we train them in the capital, which means our builders have 7 goes, which is brilliant news. So yes, we'll have that, please. And then for our extra wild card policy, I think we're going to go for this. Let's go for veterancy. So +30% production toward encampment districts, which is handy because we're building one of those. Harbour districts, handy because we're building one of those, and buildings for those districts. So once those districts are completed, we'll then be able to build the things in them a bit quicker as well. So yeah, let's have that, please. We shall have veterancy, and we'll confirm those policies. And I must remember to change this professional army one. Even though I will forget, I must try and remember to change it. But there we go. We'll confirm those for now. So that's lovely. Now, can we upgrade this warrior for pretty cheap? Yeah, 55 seems cheap. I didn't check it before. Did we look last time? I can't remember. Let's wait till next turn just to see if that needs to kick in and take effect. And guilds, there you go. Guilds is boosted by buying 2 markets. Building 2 markets. Although we could buy a market possibly. Let's get divine right because we can boost guilds. So we'll get divine right. Does that lead on to anything? Yeah, I think we need divine right for the rest of it. Reformed church is the one that doesn't lead on to anything else. So we'll get divine right now. That's never going to be boosted because we're never going to build 2 temples. And we have our new builder just here who's arrived just a tad too early to make the best of our new government sort of policy thing there. But never mind. Let's get you. Kind of want you to get up here, really. Go and help Palenque. We need to rename Palenque, don't we? We need to change the name of that. Go over here first. Grab us some marble from over there. That could be quite handy. And then you, get another builder. Get another builder, because a couple of builders here, they'll be super builders. They're about to go around and do loads of work. Do so many improvements. So yeah, you build a builder just there, please. Oh, I didn't change the name of Palenque. Right. Mongolia has declared war on Gran Colombia. Oh, that's quite good. That means that we don't have to go to war with Mongolia. Well, unless he's very silly. Genghis might come attack us as well. But he's currently at war with you guys over here. So we can just sort of sit back and try and bolster our forces a little bit. Okay, right. Palenque. Let's not have Palenque, although it's a lovely name. Let's change the name of this city. And we shall call the city Bruce Willis in honour of the film Armageddon. Because, of course, in that film, a great big kind of comet asteroidy thing is hurtling toward Earth. And Bruce Willis goes up there and saves the day, of course. Is he called Harry in that film? I think he might be called Harry. So he goes up there and there's a bit of sort of silliness with some drilling. And there's all sorts of, madcap shenanigans going on. But eventually, Bruce Willis has to stay behind and he drills a hole in the asteroid or whatever it is. And then he drops a nuke in it and then he blows up the asteroid. And also himself, so he sacrifices himself. So this city can be named after him because at some point our civilization is going to need itself its own Bruce Willis to go up there and stop the asteroids falling. Because yes, we'll summon the comets at some point. We will summon the comets. We'll get to there eventually, and the comets will come down and rain doom and death upon all of our enemies. But when all of our enemies are gone, when they're all dead and gone, and we're the only ones remaining, which is obviously very easy to achieve and is going to happen really, really straightforward indeed. When that happens, we then want the meteors to stop. So we're then going to need to get our very own Bruce Willises from the little, currently tiny settlement, but it'll be a big city, from the big city of Bruce Willis, to then go up, and every time there is a comet coming toward us to blow us up, we'll just get one of the Bruce Willises on it to then just nuke it out of existence, and we shall all be safe and it shall be brilliant. So we've got the city of Bruce Willis. It's sort of future-proofing against the comets once we have taken a glorious victory. So there we go. The city of Bruce Willis is in. It's taking a little while to get anything done, but that's absolutely fine. Is Magnus even in yet? 3 turns. All he had to do is go from there to there. What's he doing? Is he gone via somewhere over here? I don't really know where he's going, but there we go. Right, so once he's there, that'll be quite good, and it's going to grow as well a little bit. And yeah, we'll get this builder over there to start working on some of this, start improving, maybe this tile here, maybe they can expand to get those whales or whatever. We'll try and improve things a bit. In fact, we've got 510 money. Why don't we buy a monument for this place? Because that increases culture and that will increase the border growth rate. And then also, actually, whilst we're here, are they still 55? Yeah, okay, so the change did take place. So 55, yes, we will improve you to a swordsman, and yes, we will improve you to a swordsman. Splendid. So our military has become slightly less utterly terrible because we now have people with swords rather than people with clubs. Marvellous. And our latest soothsayer is down here, just sort of having a wander through. Where we're going to put them, I do not know. I mean, where can we put them that's going to be of any use to us? I'm not really entirely sure. I mean, we could just put them down here just to cause some fire problems when they are going to be in the middle of a war zone at that point. You try and go up that way. Yeah, they're going to be in the middle of a war zone. I mean, this is the front line as well. I mean, yeah, they've got crossbowmen and they've got knights and we've got catapults and stuff. So there's going to be all sorts going on over here. But yeah, we'll just try and get you guys in here. You can start a fire and then maybe you can come down here and, I don't know, do something over here again. The soothsayers, I noticed, can't go into other people's territory, I don't think. Or they can go through it, but I don't think they can actually trigger any disasters in that territory. Genghis, have we got open borders with you? No, we do not. Can we send you a delegation? They're unnecessary. Okay, I mean, they're quite nice. Would you like some open borders? Yeah, okay. I'm very happy to accept the deal. Yeah, so let's do that then. I mean, can you give me anything for it? Would you like to give me some gold? Maybe not 100 gold. That might be a bit silly. How about 10 gold? Okay, hang on. We can do this. We've seen how this works in Civ. 25 gold? No, preposterous. 20 gold? That's fine. Hang on. Come on, we can haggle this. 21? Yes. 22? No. Right, 21 gold is his max. So open borders, 21 each. There we go. Not 21 each. Open borders each, but 21 gold for us. Now, the soothsayer, we can now go into his land. Yeah, but we can't actually do any saying of sooths in his land. We can't trigger any sort of disasters in his territory, which does mean that they're going to become less useful, particularly later on in the game. And one of our challenge rules is that whenever we have the faith to buy one of those, we have to buy one. So, I mean, it's going to become a point where they're going to be really rubbish. They're going to be really useless. You might have a load of soothsayers just sort of sitting around, just, unemployed soothsayers just sitting about, kicking their heels, saying some sooths to each other. I don't know. So yeah, they're going to be less useful later on. But right now, it's fine. There you go. You can go here and try and start a fire. Okay, let's do some soothsaying just there. Let's cause a disaster. Yay, we've caused a forest fire. Of course we have. So there we go. That might help or hinder or whatever in that war. I'm not too fussed. Okay, right. You guys, fire upon those swordsmen. So there you go. They've taken 23 damage. And then our swordsmen can run in and claim a major victory over them, which is lovely. And we're already building we're getting a builder constructed here. So that builder can go up and work. That builder can go up and work Bruce Willis. Which is a phrase I never thought I'd say. So you can go up there and sort that out. So this builder here still got 4 charges left. You can work around this area then. So let's go over to here and we'll get a quarry put down on that stone, which will also help out with our industrial zone there as well. And then, yeah, we'll send the other builder up to Bruce Willis. You would like some iron, and you're going to give us some wine. I mean, that seems like a pretty good deal. That seems like a very nice deal indeed. I know you have got tea, but you don't have a surplus of tea. You've got just the right amount of tea, and this makes me incredibly envious. Yeah, you've got wine for 20 iron. I mean, he's not fighting us. He's fighting Genghis. So he's probably going to use that iron to make units to go and kill Genghis. So yeah, why not? Yes, let's just both profit from this. Absolutely. And you're my friend as well, so that's quite nice. Oh no. Okay, the forest fire is spreading. That's kind of how that works. That's fine. Appease the gods. Yeah, I don't really care too much about that. What can we do with you now? Where can we put you now? I mean, is it worth going down here and triggering a bit of a volcanic eruption over here? Can the soothsayers go in the water? No, they cannot. In fact, can any of our units go in the water? I'm not sure. Can you get round here? I mean, there's a volcano there. Is it worth doing anything to that? I don't really know what to do with the soothsayers. They're not as useful as I thought they might be. Let's put them over there. They can start a fire over there or something. Right, the mega builder has appeared with his seven goes. So you head over to there to put down a farm on there. And those swordsmen have cleared off, it seems. But those ones there seem to be at full strength, which is a little bit weird. But okay, right. You heal up. And what was that? An enemy spy in the end is nigh succeeded in stealing the boost to gunpowder. Have we got the boost to gunpowder? Well, goodness me, I'm very surprised. What are you building there? Alhambra. Okay, fine. Yes, you can have Alhambra. We'll let you have that. We'll let that pass. Yeah, stuff's happening. Governor's established. Okie dokie. Right, capital. What should the capital build now? We have spare capacity for a trade route. Get a trader in, possibly. That might be quite a good idea. We can't build any districts or anything. Yeah, let's get ourselves a trader. Let's get another trader in. And maybe we relocate them to Bruce Willis and then get them to come down to Comets Are Great, because that gives Bruce Willis a food and production boost. That might be quite handy. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. And hello there. You want to give us 2 gold up front. Okay, that's fine. 5 gold with their turns and open borders. And you want 20 horses. Okay, yes, that's absolutely fine. We've got loads of horses. It's fine. Have the horses. Okay, those swordsmen are back, so we need to target them with the Hulche again. The scout can carry on coming this way, that's fine. We need to get back up there, though, because the swordsmen are currently fortified, but we want them to go and try and kill the barbarian. So you run in and try and kill them. They're going to try and attack the Hulche next time, aren't they? They're going to have a go at these guys, unless they're going to run off again, which is likely. I think they'll attack those because they're weaker. Yeah, they're going for those guys. That's a bit of a shame. And then, yeah, we'll try and get you over there, Soothsayer. And then they just vanished again. How can they vanish? They're swordsmen. They can only move 1 square. I don't understand how they can move that quick. They can't attack and then move away, can they? How does that work? Okay, well, you guys can heal up. And you guys, they can be upgraded to crossbowmen, you say? Okay, that's interesting. Come this way. Oh, that's just a... just a rocky outcrop. We're not going to find anything there. Okay, never mind. Right, they're going to have to come round this way then. Oh, hang on. They're building the Colosseum as well. Colosseum and Alhambra. I mean, that's just greedy. That's very, very greedy. And we get an era score for discovering printing, which is very lovely. So hooray, printing and divine right is done as well. And there's only 1 turn to go until the next era. So we're definitely not going to go into a golden age. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. So we'll put a quarry just there. Thank you. And then we shall relocate you up to Bruce Willis. We'll pop you into the city of Bruce Willis. And then, can you guys go in the sea? No, you cannot go in the sea. It might be handy if we could have you going into the sea. Shipbuilding might be quite useful. Let's get shipbuilding, please, because then our scout unit could go in the sea and have a look around the coast. And that might help a little bit. Just sort of lurk around there for a bit. New government, monarchy, not 1 housing per level of walls could be useful eventually, but yeah, this is much better. Extra 10% gold's far better, so we'll keep that. Thank you. Choose a civic. Oh, guilds, the market thing. Hang on. Can we just buy a market? Can we just buy ourselves a market over here? How much is a market? 480. It leaves us with with a little bit of gold. We are getting 104 per turn. We'll buy a market to boost guilds. There we go. Guilds has been boosted. That's very lovely. And production-wise, Forbidden City. The Forbidden City. We never get that. 37 turns. The slowest of all the things. Yeah, we'd never get that in time. I think we'd start building it, and another Civ would definitely go for that. I think we looked at with the pyramids, but I think that'll be pushing it a bit. Maybe. What else can we do here? We've got maximum... Oh, no, hang on. We can now have 5 trade routes. Okay. Do we get another trader in? Yeah, okay, let's get another trader in. And our builder has arrived over at Bruce Willis. So, right, build Bruce Willis a farm, because I hear he loves a bit of, naturally grown produce. So there we go. So he can have, Bruce Willis can go and have fun on the farm there. And yes, Alexander's finished a Colosseum, you big show-off, fancy pants. Okay, right, he's got that one. That's okay. Yeah, we can have another trade route. And you guys just start a fire just there. Just again to annoy Genghis. Just to get on his nerves a little bit there. And you need orders. Right, so you guys then pop into the sea. We'll get ourselves some fishing boats set up there. I think fishing boats give you housing as well, don't they? They give you half a point of housing. So we get some extra housing from fishing boats across there, which would be quite nice. Send this down to... send it down to Comets Are Great to get a road in place, or the end is nigh. And the end is nigh is that's going to go right at the middle of the encampment, which could be quite handy. Yeah, go down to the end is nigh. +2 food, +3 production. Very handy. So what's this? 36 for the harbour. Down to 18. That's halved the amount of time it's going to take us to build that harbour up there. That's very good. And then over here, what can you do? You've got 3 goes left. Why don't we clear this swamp over here? So clear the marshland or whatever it is. Get rid of that, and then we'll stick a we'll put a farm on there. Right, okay, yeah. Skip your turn for now. The end is nigh. Has finished the encampment. Let's get ourselves a barracks. 5 turns, lovely, and a dedication. We're in a normal age. Who are they? The Norwegians are in a golden age. Everyone else that we know of, normal age. Mystery Civ, we have no idea. And what shall we choose? Because that's religion, don't care. That's new continents, don't care. And let's do sort of fighting and stuff. Monumentality, era score each time you construct a new district. I mean, yeah, we're constructing... We won't be doing that many though, I don't think. Reform the coinage. +1 era score each time you successfully complete a trade route. I mean, yeah, that's... We're probably going to get more from that. So we'll go for reform the coinage. We shall go for some coinage reformation. Okay, our knowledge of banking has increased, I guess, because we got guilds. Maybe we've done that and that boosted that, which is lovely. Shipbuilding is done, which is splendid, and guilds is done as well. Yay! Right, now let's make some moves over here to see what's going on over there. Right, that builder has got some fishing boats in just there. We shall go next door and get some more fishing boats in. So yeah, +1 food and +0.5 housing. So what's that going to do to the growth rate there? Not too much, but in terms of housing, we've got 3 out of 6. So that's looking pretty good for them. That's quite nice. And then, yeah, you can start clearing that. So remove that marsh. That'll give a load of food to the capital. And then because we've got shipbuilding, you can finally go into the sea and just have a little swim about and see what you can find. Please find the other Civ. Who is the mystery Civ? Will we ever know? And we'll get diplomatic service because it's boosted. Because why not? And then science-wise... let's get buttress because it's 1 turn and we might as well because it's 1 turn. What difference is 1 turn going to make? We've also got ourselves a governor title. We don't need another governor right now, so we could improve one of them. And I've had a little look and I think, there's some quite good ones. Victor's Garrison Commander, that's quite good, with defending units getting an extra +5 combat strength in that city. But right now, Genghis is not attacking us. He's not fighting us. So we could get that in the long run. Maybe we keep one of these if he decides to declare war, or we head toward a civic that means we get a governor title. But then right now, I think we'll go for surplus logistics for Magnus. So +20% growth in the city of Bruce Willis, and the trade routes ending here provide +2 food to their starting city. I don't know if we have any of that, but 20% growth in that city is very nice. So yes, we will have surplus logistics. Thank you very much. So confirm that. So now Bruce Willis should be growing a bit quicker, which is still a bit weird. Maybe we won't see it right now. But yeah, that should be growing 20% faster, which is wonderful. Oh, many things have happened. Yeah, the fire that we started over there with our soothsayer is, again, getting a little bit close. We really didn't learn our lesson, did we? Oh, it's spreading very much. Oh dear. Right, Joe, what? At least we got that done. And you can put a little farm down on there, which is nice. This is our other trader. So this is our maximum trader. This is our our 5th out of 5. Let's send you. We get 10 gold per turn for sending it to Nan Madol. Wow, that's very good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go. Yes, please. 10 extra gold per turn. 128 gold per turn we get. Right, run over to there. Or swim or whatever. Right, you guys, can they reach that? Yes, they can. They can reach that. Right, you fire upon that thing, and then you go in here. Can't see where those other swordsmen were, so maybe they've just cleared off. And then, come on, please find... hang on. There's Cardiff just there. Oh, Cardiff are good. Hang on, we've got some envoys left, haven't we? And if we even put just one into there, we get +2 production in the capital when they are producing wonders, buildings, and districts. Oh, that's quite nice. And if we do that, we put 3 in, +2 production every city with a workshop when producing wonders, buildings, and districts. Let's put 3 into there. They've got no suzerain either. Okay, we'll do that. And, okay, we've become Cardiff suzerain. I don't quite know why nobody else was, but there we go. And, of course, yeah, our workshops are going to be a bit better now. And I don't know if we have many workshops, but that's quite good. Alhambra is done. Popoyan is going to go over to them, is it? It's rebelled. Popoyan has rebelled. Cardiff, yep, hello, how are you? Yes, all sorts of terrible stuff happening. Found a new continent, and yes, we are got 2 era score from becoming their suzerain. Okay, can we see the new civ? What is this? What is this? That's Norway. That's Norway's territory. Can we get up there? Can we get up that way and just have a little look over there and have a word with Norway? Just have a nosy around their land? That might be worth doing. Okay, right. Tech tree. What do we need to get industrialization now? If we just do that, 5, so we're 5 techs down the line. This is where we need to head. We need to get this. We want to know where coal is. They want to get factories, and we want to get coal power plants all set up as soon as possible. That's kind of our important thing that we need to get done sooner rather than later. Yeah, everyone else is quite ahead of us on tech. Where are we? Oh, we're actually not too bad. We're not too bad. Yeah, Simon Bolivar's way ahead, but we're not doing too badly. Yeah, so we need to get ourselves... Where's Nepal became first? Cartography first. That's boosted, which is good. Then back down here to military tactics. Kill a unit with a spearman. We haven't got any, so that's not going to help. And then square rigging, kill a unit with a musket man. That's alien technology to us right now. And then number 4, build a lumber mill. We could do that. Actually, can we do that? Can we build a lumber mill? Have we got the tech to build a lumber mill? No, we haven't. Let's get construction first. We'll get construction, and that will allow mass production to be boosted, and that will sort of cut the time down. It's all fine. Everything's in hand. Okay, right. Do we get an encampment over here, or do we just let the end is nigh become our primary sort of manufacturer of troops? I think we might want to get another sort of troop thing in. Let's get an encampment over here. Oh, where do we put this? Where do we put this that's going to be of any use? Can we not put it there? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Why can't we put it there? Hang on. Who's got ownership of that? Purchase tiles. Has Apocalypso got ownership of this tile? Hang on, can we not change that round? Apocalypso, can you relinquish control of that tile, please? The other place wants that. How can we do that? You could do that on other Civ games. How do we tell them not to have this tile? Or is that it now? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, I thought we could have built the thing on there. We could have built our districts in there, but alas, no. We could buy that tile there, and then put it on there, possibly. So purchase a tile. Oh, no, go to the right city and purchase a tile, you fool. Purchase a tile. We're getting that in 7 turns anyway. It would save us 180 monies. It's probably worth doing. Well, we could just put it here. But we might want to reserve that. I think we put it over here. It's next to the other encampment, in fact. There you go. Kind of dual encampments going on. But yeah, I think we put it there. We'll wait 7 turns. We're not under attack right now. So let's get ourselves some other stuff done. I mean, what do we want to get done? What do we want to do? We can't build a district. The government plaza, we do need to put that in. I was thinking the government plaza would go quite nicely just there, next to the observatory and the commercial hub over there. That might work better if it was in the end is nigh, because it doesn't have to be in the capital. They can only have one of them, but it doesn't say where it needs to go. Do we get the Forbidden City? Or try and get the Forbidden City? I think it'll be a complete lost cause. I think it'll just be a big disaster. Or do we just get ourselves some more builders? We get a couple more builders constructed. Yeah, you can get some builders. There we go. And then down in Apocalypso, what do I want to get here? Yeah, let's not build those wonders, because that takes 12 bazillion years. An industrial zone? Maybe get ourselves an industrial zone in. We could put it here for all of +1 production. Yeah, that's about as good as we're going to get. Yeah, okay, we'll put it there. It will remove the rainforest, and that's a good thing. And yes, of course, we do want to start cutting down trees and things, because yeah, trees are good at keeping the temperature down, aren't they? But if we chop all the trees down, the temperature's going to go up, CO2 levels go up, and all that kind of stuff. So at some point, we do want to go through and aggressively remove all of the trees from our empire. But yeah, at the moment, we're not producing any CO2, so it's not so bad. Right, the forest fire is getting a little bit out of control. I'm sure it'll all pan out fine. And let's get you to go over there. Go over there, and by the time you're there, you might be able to put a lumber mill on there. Oh no, but we want to level it, don't we? We want to put a lumber mill, so maybe we'll put one there. And then we'll just demolish the forest just there. In fact, a lumber mill there would be better because it's got +2 production on it. Right, get rid of that. Possible for you to call a special session. Alexander's captured the Vatican. Nah, don't care. Bye. Cheerio. Okay, we can just go and capture that now, can we? Hooray, we've done it. Where did the swordsman go? I'm very confused. Okay, construction is done, which means that now I think we can then focus our attention on just getting industrialization. There we go. Right, so that's now set. That is fine. You can go over there and... Right, let's fight these guys then. So, right, you do a range attack on them. That's going to hurt them quite a lot. Swordsmen come in and wipe them out. And that's all sorted up there. Hurrah! Ooh! Oh, there's a barbarian caravel. Run away. Oh, no, it's all... It's all sort of cliffs and stuff. Can we get on the land? No, we cannot. Okay, run away really quickly. Macedon, there's a terrifying barbarian boat over there. Please help us. Help. Okay, right, that's bad. Right, what's this? Alexander's captured. I don't care. Stop. I'm not bothered. And Alexander's become their suzerain. Okay, let's put... Do you want to put 3 more in there? Let's put 1 more in there provisionally right now. And then eventually, when we start getting factories, if Cardiff are still on the map, if they're not being wiped out by another Civ, then yes, we'll up the number of envoys we've got to 6. And then we can get a nice boost with factories and such. And who needs to build a thing? The end is nigh. The end is nigh has finished its barracks. Let's get ourselves a unit constructed. A spearman unit might be quite a good idea. If Genghis does come to attack us, he likes the horses, doesn't he? So we'll get a spearman trained up. In the end is nigh. Our super builder is done. Our mega builder is here. Okay, you come down here then. The City of Apocalypse has got some stuff that could do with being improved. So yeah, we'll try and run over here and get some stuff over here sorted. So yeah, go on to here. Maybe turn those into farm tiles. You can go just there, lovely, and you guys just make your way back home, I suppose. If I heal up first, and then the Hulche unit can just sort of, I don't know, come over there. Go and stand there. Why not? And you can run over there. Still no sign of the other Civ. No sign of the mystery Civ. And the capital, again, whilst we wait, we will build ourselves another builder. If we've been building builders and we've lost a chance to get the Forbidden Palace, I'm going to be very sad. How are we looking for engineers? Oh no, you're an engineer that I don't want. I want the engineers that let us have wonder boosts. That'll be more useful. Yeah, we'll get another builder, and that means lots and lots of stuff can get constructed. Somebody's finished building Hui Tokawali, whatever it's pronounced. Let's get you to put the thing there, the lumber mill on that tile. Because there's more production there. And this builder has 2 builds left. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, did they get the boost in the end? Oh, they must have got the extra 2 from the government policy, because now they still have 2 builds left. Oh, that's quite nice. Right, we'll chop these woods down. Away with the woods, in with farms, and you can head that way and hopefully find someone. And a great person. Oh, great scientist. Yes, please. We'll have you come here, great scientist. Come and be great. There you go. Go do some great sciencing. And boom, steam power. Oh, my goodness. And rifling. And scientific theory. They're 3 quite good things indeed. Okay, right. I'm happy with that. So that's good. 3 boosts. Very welcome. Okay, diplomatic service is unlocked and someone has built a wonder. Oh, there you go. Genghis has built the Forbidden City. Damn you, Genghis. Yeah, you got to that one first. Yeah, we were nowhere even near. It would have been still down to, what, 20 turns, I think we would have probably got it down to. So, yes, there we go. We didn't waste our time building that, which is a shame because it's a really good wonder. I do like that wonder, but never mind. We'll go for humanism because Reformed churches are dead end and we don't care about any of these things. So, humanism, please. And a great person. So, Bi Sheng. Lets a city build 1 more district than the population limit allows. Triggers the Eureka for printing. We've already got printing. I don't really care about that too much. So how about we pass on you? We'll pass on you, hand that over to Macedon, and we will have the next one. So yeah, I don't want that great person. Away with you, great person. And we'll get a lumber mill constructed just there. Mass production is now boosted, which is lovely. Okay, Scout, go over there and find a thing. Oh, there's something. There's a bit of coast not too far away. And we have our first spearman unit. They can go down here. They can kind of get to the front line. We could do with a road going that way, couldn't we? There's a road coming through here. We don't have a road going from Comets Are Great to Apocalypso. That could be quite handy. Get one of those in. That'll be quite useful. Right, this builder here, let's remove the marsh. Okay, lovely. And we've got our other builder just here. Let's go just here. We'll take that forest down and we will put ourselves we'll put a farm on there. And yeah, this place needs another farm as well because I think housing's going to be, housing is looking pretty tight already. So we shall remove that, which I think means the harbour is constructed. Yes. Sailors and stevedores, I don't know who stevedores is, shout and sing shanties all on the bustling wharves in the harbour of Bruce Willis. I'm sure he's delighted. Okay, right. There are many things for us to choose what to build now. Let's get ourselves in Comets Are Great. Yeah, where can we get our encampment now then? Have we still not got that? 1 turn. Oh, goodness me. What can we do that doesn't take very long? What can we do that takes not long at all? A spearman. I know they're not going to get trained properly, but it takes 2 turns and we can have a spearman over there. That's fine. Over here we shall have ourselves a crossbowman unit. 11 turns. That's really rubbish. And maybe an industrial zone over here would be worth having just to try and speed up the unit production there because that's rubbish. That's very slow. Can we buy this tile here? Put it over here? Because it's adjacent to that iron. So that could be quite handy. And it's sort of... Oh, no, hang on. We want it up here, really, don't we? So it's near the other cities, maybe? Maybe put it there. +1 from being next to that just there. So right, we'll put it in that deserty area because that's not really of any use. Okay, so lovely. So you can have one of those. And then up here, you can have a lighthouse for extra housing. And why not? So that's quite nice. +2 housing if it's next to the coast, I think it said. So that's quite handy. So there we go. Right, so that's everything sorted. Yeah, we need to get industrial zones in because these cities are very, very slow at building stuff. Okay, cartography is done and we get +2 gold from fishing boats. We've got quite a lot of fishing boats up here. We've got many, many fishing boats. So that's quite nice for our gold per turn. That's very good. And I don't know what we've moved on to. We've gone on to something else, obviously. Right, these guys over here, yep, take the woods down. That's splendid. And you guys build a farm on there for Apocalypso. Right, we have some spearmen over here. Let's put them there. We'll try and put them on the sort of the front line. You guys can build a farm. That's good for Bruce Willis. Right, sail just there. Sail. Hang on, who's that? Is that Norwegian territory? That might be Norway. Yes, okay, that's Norway's territory. We're never going to find the other Civ. And now what do you want to build? Let's get you an encampment and let's put it just there. So it's not adjacent to the natural wonder. So we're not destroying the lovely bonuses it gets. I've learned that lesson. So let's put it just there. Yes, please. And boom. Right. They can construct that 4 turns. Can you just get down here, please? Just come here. Come home, would you, Hulche unit? Okay, Comets Are Great has finished its encampment. So yes, we'll get a barracks, please. And it takes 2 turns. That's very quick. That's very good. And it does give us a point of housing, which is okay. I mean, the capital's got quite a lot of housing. Also, +1 production. That is very welcome as well. The barracks is done in the capital, so we could start building units. But I noticed that we can get ourselves a spy. 7 turns, but that could be quite handy because we have had tech and money sort of siphoned away from us. So maybe a spy would be quite useful. So yeah, I do want to get some units in eventually, and crossbowmen are only 6 over here. 6 turns to get decent crossbowmen units in. So eventually we'll do that, but I think a spy is going to be quite useful right now. Bruce Willis, what do you want to work on now, Bruce? How about an industrial zone? Oh, dear me. You don't have much in the way of tiles yet, Bruce Willis, do you? Okay. How about you get some ancient walls? That might be quite helpful. Is there anything else we can build over here in the land of Bruce Willis? There really isn't. There's not much we can do except get another one of these in. I mean, observatory? Again. Oh, down here might be quite good. +2 science because of that plantation. I mean, it is next to the big exploding volcano, which might damage the thing quite a few times. So, I mean, do we want to put it there? We'd have to buy the tile. Oh, yeah, let's do that then. Yes, please. And let's put the observatory over there. And this is very interesting. There is a border here that I don't know who that is. Who is that border? I do not know. Let's go and have a look. And it's... It's the other Civ. It's the Netherlands. Hello, Wilhelmina, and your umbrella or your parasol or whatever it is. Oh, finally. Finally. My great pleasure to finally meet you. Yes, it's taken us a while. It is an honour to meet you. Yes, yes, all that kind of stuff. Okay. There we go. Right, so it's the Netherlands. So the Netherlands are in. Okay, well, there we go. Now we've got a full picture of all the different civilizations that are in the game. Finally, at long last. It's only taken us 140 turns to get to that point. And immediately she is coming asking for some stuff. She wants some truffles and some marble. 3 gold up front, 3 gold for 30 turns, and open borders. That's a little bit rubbish, isn't it? Can we have a bit more? Can we have more? A gold per turn? No, she looks outraged. We're giving you loads of stuff. Give you loads and loads of stuff. I know we've got it surplus, but no. Okay, what if we take away the marble? Make that more equitable. 1 gold for 30 turns. What about 2? No, that's outrageous. Do you know what? To keep on your good side, we'll go for that deal because we have got extra truffles, so that's fine. So yeah, we'll accept that. We have heard no better offer. Well, you weren't listening. I was trying to give you some decent offers and you ignored us. So yeah, at least that keeps them sort of, you know, on our side, and we're doing some trading with them, which is always very good for, you know, diplomatic relations and all that kind of stuff. Oh, Genghis is getting a bit grumpy that we have some armies near his borders. Really? You've got loads of troops wandering around ours, you silly man. They're merely passing by. Clear off. Oh yeah, there's a few that aren't in our territory. Okay, fine. We'll move them back into our territory then. Don't worry, Genghis. We're not spoiling for a rumble with you. We are not spoiling for a rumble with you right now. I mean, maybe at some point we will, but yeah, not right now. I think you'd kill us very much dead in the face. So yeah, we need to build up some more troops first. So yeah, we'll move these ones out of the way. And Alexander, you handsome devil, you want dies and you are going to give us 2 gold for 30 turns and also open borders. I mean, can we increase that to 3? Can we go completely bonkers? No, okay, he just wants 2. Do you know what? Yeah, fine, absolutely. We'll roll with that because, again, it's 2 gold that we weren't getting before. And yes, it means that he is less likely to come and kill us if we're giving him something that he wants. There we go. Right, humanism is done. We'll just get a farm constructed just there. So, right, what civic do we head for now? Both mercantilism and the Enlightenment are boosted. Don't care about Reformed Church. The Enlightenment could be quite good. It's got rationalism, extra science from buildings in campuses, plus 50% if the city population is 10 or higher, which all of our cities are. That's quite good. Maybe we could get that. Let's get that. I mean, mercantilism is also quite good. Camps, we haven't got that many camps, I don't think. Let's get this. Let's get the Enlightenment, please. That sounds quite good. Somebody's built Mont Saint-Michel. Yep, okay, fine, yes, fill your boots. Apocalypso has finished its industrial zone, so we'll get a workshop put down in there because, yeah, that's going to help with production of this place. It's not the best Apocalypso. We could do with some more production. So, yeah, hopefully that workshop will help a little bit. And then, of course, once it's got the workshop in, eventually at some point we're going to have industrialization, which means we can get the factory in and the coal power plants and start polluting the skies and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's the first step. So, yeah, we'll get a workshop and we'll do the same as well up here. With the end is nigh, we'll also get a workshop put into there. Okay, it's World Congress time, and it's the first time that we've actually been able to see all of the other Civs that we're actually in the World Congress with, which is good. So there we go. So there you go. Welcome, Villamino. I can finally see who you are. So what do we want? Public relations. The chosen player generates 100% more grievances, and other players generate 100% more grievances toward this player, or they generate 50% fewer grievances. Joe, what? I'll put me forward, but I do not care too much for that. And military advisory. Units of the chosen promotion class gain +5 combat strength. Oh, it's what we had before, wasn't it? Yeah, this is what we had before. We'll go for, yeah, ranged again. I quite like that. We'll spend a little bit on that. Yeah, they're a bit boring. Both those are a little bit kind of a bit rubbish, really. I mean, I suppose that's quite handy if we can get ranged in. Let's put, oh, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. No, we'll drop that down. I'm not too bothered. So yeah, we'll go for that. There we go. Let's see what happens. What are the proposals? And range. Oh, and Harold. Harold is going to generate 100% more grievances. Is Harold annoying lots of people? Oh no, he's voted for himself and also she voted for him. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then ranged got through because, yeah, a few people chose ranged. Lovely. Oh, there we go. That's quite good. And we have our spy constructed here. So the spy is ready. So let us get the city going over into here. And we'll put you into the... Oh, now where do we put you here? Let's put you into... I mean, where do they steal the money from? I assume it's the commercial hub and all adjacent districts, which would also protect the campus there. Well, the observatory. So let's put you into there. That's quite good. We've got some swordsmen. They're the ones that were up at the top there, slowly working their way back down. You can go here and build a farm over that way. You can keep exploring around the coast. Oh, there's a soothsayer down there. Yeah, okay, we got some stuff. I don't want to call a special session. Don't really care. Okay, right. What do we want the capital to get on doing? Maybe now, let's get the capital another trader. Okay, we'll get another trader in the capital. You guys can get a workshop underway. And with that done, I think we will leave it for now. I think we've done some good stuff. We've got the 4th city and Bruce Willis is in. We've started sort of getting more sort of troops ready. We've not got loads of troops, but we've got more than we did have, which is good. It doesn't look at the moment like Genghis is coming to attack us. So that's quite reassuring for now. We might want to spend some money on buying those tiles over there, because otherwise that city's going to get those tiles. We have got quite a lot of money. We're quite good at generating the money, so maybe we spend a little bit of it on getting those tiles under our control, and then yeah, we'll just see where we can go from there. But we're not too far off from getting industrialization. And that will hopefully be boosted by the time we get there as well. So 3 workshops will hopefully be constructed. And then the fun will start, because then we can get coal. Then we can get coal power plants and factories and all that kind of stuff. And we can start slowly polluting the world, polluting the skies, and shufting things up onto here. Because yeah, for a challenge that we've called the Harbinger of the Apocalypse, we've not really harbinged much yet. The apocalypse is still, it's still not looking very apocalypsy. So maybe next time we might actually see this thing slowly moving up. Maybe we'll get it up to phase 2 or whatever. We shall see. But we'll do all that kind of stuff next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Civilization 6 and the Harbinger of the Apocalypse Challenge. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Pyramids was built far away, the terracotta was built far away, and the Great Wall was built far away. Far away sounds like a very good place to go, doesn't it? Greece! You handsome devil, Alexander. Hello there. King Nipplehead is not at the bottom of the table. I'm above him. Oh, and that was a rather ill-advised move.